Okay, so um, it's currently like midnight right now, and I have to wake up like in 3 hours, so this is probably going to be on the quicker side of my wrestling reviews and videos on the channel anyway. So, hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and AEW Revolution has now ended, and I wanted to give my quick thoughts on the show. Let's first start with the main event, John Moxley versus Cope for the world title. I thought it was a really solid match and told a very unique story of basically, Mox saying that he was going to break Cope's neck again, and he was going to try and do that. And with all sorts of pile drivers, at one point he also peeled up the padding on the outside to reveal the concrete, and did not happen. But towards the end of the match, Yuta came out and hit the Psycho knee on Cope. Um, Mox told him to fetch the briefcase, which then led Jay White to come out and accidentally hit Cope with the briefcase. Um, then we had a little bit more action, and then it seemed as though Edge was going to win, or Cope was going to win after hitting spear after spear after spear, but Christian came out and pulled the ref out and cashed in on his contract and hit a spear. Kick out by Cope was hit the unprettier, and it looked like he was going to win, but Moxley came in and choked Christian out, and Mox still walked away as world champ, which I think was probably a smart thing to do. Like, the only thing that I might have changed is that if, say, you wanted to make the contract seem a bit more feasible, I would have, because the way that the show, okay, so we'll talk about how the show ended. So Mox was walking back, but he was stopped by Prince Nana, who, of course, Swerve earlier on in the night beat Ricochet to win the number one contendership for the world title. And Swerve delivered a huge swerve stomp from the guard railing to Mox on the outside and a whole bunch of other security guards to make his statement that he was indeed coming for the world title. So the only thing that I would change potentially about that main event is, if you're wanting to take the contract more seriously, I would have potentially had Christian win, but I would have pushed that back maybe to Dynasty, and I'm assuming that may be potentially where Swerve beats Mox, maybe, but I'm not quite 100% sure on that. But I don't know. Just a thought that I had in my head. There were three pre-show matches: Hologram and Commander versus Blake Christensen and or Blake Christian and Lee, not Lee Moriarty because he was in the 8-man, and somebody else that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Babyface won that 8-man tag with Shane Taylor Promotions versus Undisputed Kingdom and Daniel Garcia. And it seems like we're going to get Cole versus Garcia for the TNT title. And then the main event of the 0 Hour was the conglomeration of Orange Cassidy and Mark Briscoe and Big Boom AJ taking on Johnny TV and the MXM collection, Massey and Mansois, with, again, the baby faces winning, which I kind of expect. Although I did laugh my butt off when I saw the Rizzler coming out as Orange Cassidy. I thought that was a really good touch as well. I would say some of the standouts from this show would probably be the cage match between Osprey and Fletcher. That was really, really good and really bloody. The Hollywood ending match between Tony Storm and Mariah May. I thought that was really excellent. I thought they did a really, really good job with that. And again, really, really bloody. Moxley probably saw all this blood backstage and was like, what on earth are y'all doing? Taking away my blood from the main event. Come on. And I would say also MJF and Hangman Adam Page. That was also really, really good. Not the result that I was thinking was going to happen. Page won, and I really would have thought they were going to drag the feud out and have MJF win, but I guess not. And Sasha Banks, or Mercedes Moné, I should say, beat Momo Watanabe to retain her TBS title. And funny enough, the only other match that I got incorrect on the show was the other singles match. Uh, Swerve and Ricochet. I got that one wrong. I thought Ricochet was going to take it, but I should have seen it. Should have seen it coming. Swerve was going to win it. So, although they did throw in a little bit of doubt in that match with Swerve hitting Nana on the outside and Nana leaving the ringside area. I sincerely bought into that, and I was like, "Oh, Ricochet might win," but no, it didn't happen. But yeah, I would say Revolution 2025 was a really, really good show. If you're wondering why I'm recording it in a different area besides my car, is that because I was actually able to watch it on Prime Video. Yes, that's right. AEW recently announced that they'll be streaming their pay-per-views through Amazon Prime, which is really, really cool. And it'll be a hell of a lot cheaper than going to Dave and Buster's, because I usually like to play the games and order food at Dave and Buster's. So it'll be significantly cheaper. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the next pay-per-view that I will cover will probably be, I think Dynasty is up next before WrestleMania. Yeah, Dynasty. So look forward to that in April. And of course, Mania is also in April. So look forward to that as well. But yeah, other than that, that's it for now, guys. I'll catch you later.